Artemis. Artemis is NASA's long-term program to return humans to the moon and build the foundation for a sustained human presence there. Rather than treating the moon as a one-off destination, the program is designed to turn it into a proving ground for the next phase of deep space exploration. Its goals include developing the systems needed for regular lunar missions, expanding scientific research on the surface, testing new technologies in a harsh off-world environment, and using that experience to prepare for eventual human missions to Mars. Just as importantly, Artemis is meant to redefine who gets represented in lunar exploration, framing this return as the start of a broader and more permanent era of human activity beyond Earth. Viper. Viper is NASA's Lunar Resource Prospecting Rover, designed to map water ice and other volatiles near the Moon's south pole. The Volatiles Investigating Polar Exploration Rover is a golf cart-sized robot designed to prospect for water ice at the Moon's south pole. Unlike other rovers, Viper is built to drive into the extreme cold and darkness of permanently shadowed craters, using its drill and science instruments to create the first-ever resource maps of lunar water. Its findings will be crucial for planning future long-term human outposts. LUPEX, a joint mission between India and Japan. LUPEX will send a large advanced rover to the Moon's south pole to investigate the presence and properties of water ice. Japan will provide the rover and the H-3 launch vehicle, while India will provide the lander. This powerful international collaboration will conduct a detailed, long-term study of lunar resources, a critical step for future sustainable exploration. Chang'e 7. This is China's next major step in robotic lunar exploration. Targeted for the Moon's south pole, Chang'e 7 is a highly complex, multi-part mission consisting of an orbiter, a lander, a rover, and a small, mobile hopper probe. Its primary mission is to conduct a detailed survey of the polar environment, searching for water ice and scouting for the resources needed to establish a future international lunar research station. Chang'e 8. The direct follow-on to Chang'e 7, this Chinese mission is focused on practical application. Its primary goal is to test the technologies for in-situ resource utilization and the 3D printing of structures using local lunar materials. It is a crucial engineering mission designed to demonstrate the feasibility of building a long-term, sustainable lunar base, paving the way for a permanent human presence. Blue Moon, Mark 1. This is Blue Origin's large robotic cargo lander designed to deliver heavy payloads to the lunar surface. As part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services program, the Blue Moon lander will serve as a vital logistics vehicle for the Artemis ecosystem. Its Pathfinder mission will test its high-performance engines and precision landing system, demonstrating its ability to deliver the large rovers, science experiments, and habitat components needed for future crewed missions. Mars Sample Return. This is not a single mission, but a multi-part international campaign, the holy grail of robotic exploration. Its goal is to bring the pristine rock samples currently being collected by the Perseverance rover back to Earth. NASA and ESA are still pursuing Mars Sample Return, but the old Sample Retrieval Lander plus Fetch rover architecture is no longer the public baseline. NASA is now evaluating two redesigned landing options, both using a smaller Mars Ascent Vehicle and ESA's Earth Return Orbiter to capture the sample container in Mars orbit. Rosalind Franklin Rover, the European Space Agency's first Mars rover. The Rosalind Franklin is an astrobiology mission with a unique capability. It is equipped with a 2-meter drill, allowing it to extract samples from deep beneath the Martian surface, where they are shielded from the harsh surface radiation. Its mission is to search for signs of past life and investigate whether Mars ever had conditions suitable for life. ESCAPADE, a new type of planetary science mission for NASA. ESCAPADE launched in November 2025 and is currently following a loiter trajectory near Earth before departing for Mars in late 2026. Once there, the twin spacecraft will study how the solar wind drives atmospheric escape at Mars. By flying in formation, they will map the planet's unique magnetosphere from 2 points at once. This will provide new insight into how the solar wind strips away the planet's atmosphere, helping to solve the mystery of how Mars lost its water. Tianwen-3, China's ambitious Mars sample return mission. Building on the success of Tianwen-1, this mission aims to collect Martian rock and soil samples and return them to Earth. The mission profile is complex, involving a lander, an ascent vehicle, and an orbiter, demonstrating China's rapidly advancing capabilities in deep space exploration and setting up a new era of scientific competition. Europa Clipper. This is NASA's flagship mission to investigate the habitability of Jupiter's icy moon, Europa. Europa Clipper launched in October 2024 and will orbit Jupiter while making 49 close flybys of Europa. Its instruments will study the ice shell and ocean beneath, characterize Europa's composition and geology, and assess whether the moon has conditions suitable for life. Dragonfly. Dragonfly is a nuclear-powered, car-sized dual quadcopter, a robotic drone designed to fly through the thick atmosphere of Saturn's giant moon, Titan. Its mission is astrobiology. It will fly from one location to another, landing to sample and analyze the complex organic materials on Titan's surface, searching for the chemical building blocks of life on a world with a prebiotic chemistry. Tianwen-4, China's first mission to the outer solar system. This is a highly ambitious dual-probe mission. China's publicly stated plan for Tianwen-4 is a mission to explore the Jovian system and study Jupiter, its moons, and the space environment there. This mission signals China's expansion from the inner solar system to the gas giants. DAVINCI. This NASA mission will be the first American probe to enter the Venusian atmosphere in over 50 years. DAVINCI is a spherical atmospheric probe designed for a one-way plunge through the planet's crushing toxic clouds. During its descent, it will taste the atmosphere, precisely measuring its chemical composition to help solve the mystery of how Venus formed, whether it ever had oceans, and why its climate diverged so radically from Earth's. VERITAS. The sister mission to DAVINCI, VERITAS is a NASA orbiter designed to be the definitive geological mapper of Venus. It will use a powerful, high-resolution radar system to create a detailed 3D global map of the planet's surface, peering through the thick clouds to understand its volcanic history. Its goal is to determine if Venus is still geologically active today and to understand the processes that have shaped its surface. Hera, the European Space Agency's planetary defense mission. Hera is the crucial second act of the DART mission. It will travel to the Didymos-Dimorphos asteroid system to conduct a detailed post-impact survey. Its job is to precisely measure the mass of the smaller asteroid Dimorphos and to study the crater that DART created, providing the final data needed to turn the kinetic impactor experiment into a fully understood planetary defense technique. MMX, Japan's next great sample return mission. MMX will be the most ambitious mission of its kind yet, aiming to travel to Mars, land on its larger moon Phobos, collect at least 10 grams of surface material, and then return that sample to Earth. It will also perform flybys of the smaller moon, Deimos, potentially solving the long-standing mystery of whether Mars's moons are captured asteroids or remnants of a giant impact. Destiny Plus. This is a Japanese deep space mission designed for a flyby of the unusual asteroid 3200 Phaethon. Phaethon is a rock comet, an object that acts like a comet by releasing dust when it nears the sun, but appears to be made of rock. Destiny Plus will use its advanced instruments to study this strange object and the dust it produces, providing insight into this rare and mysterious class of celestial bodies. Comet Interceptor, a completely new type of mission from the European Space Agency. Comet Interceptor is a rapid response probe that will launch and then wait patiently at the L2 Lagrange point. Its mission is to be the first to visit a pristine, long-period comet as it enters the inner solar system for the first time, or potentially even an interstellar object like Oumuamua. Once a target is found, the spacecraft will be redirected to intercept it, providing the first ever look at a truly primitive body from the dawn of solar system formation. Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, NASA's next great space observatory. Roman is a wide-field infrared telescope with a field of view 100 times larger than Hubble's. It is designed to tackle the biggest mysteries in cosmology, including the nature of dark energy and dark matter, by mapping the structure of the universe on a vast scale. It will also conduct massive surveys to find thousands of new exoplanets using gravitational microlensing. NEO Surveyor. This is NASA's next-generation planetary defense space telescope. NEO Surveyor is a dedicated asteroid-hunting observatory that will operate in the infrared spectrum. Its primary mission is to find and track potentially hazardous near-Earth objects, especially the dark, hard-to-find asteroids that could pose a threat to our planet. It will be a crucial piece of infrastructure for Earth's protection, cataloging the asteroids that could one day require a deflection mission. Gaganyaan. This is India's historic human spaceflight program, designed to make it the fourth nation in the world to independently launch its own astronauts into orbit. The program is proceeding with a series of critical uncrewed test flights to validate the launch vehicle and the crew capsule's life support and escape systems. The ultimate goal is to launch a crew of 3 into low Earth orbit, a monumental achievement that will establish India as a top-tier spacefaring nation. Commercial space stations. The successor to the International Space Station will not be a single government-owned outpost, but a new generation of privately owned and operated commercial space stations. Companies like Axiom Space are already building modules, with others like Starlab and Blue Origin's Orbital Reef also developing habitats. These will be destinations where NASA is just one of many customers, paying for research and manufacturing services in a new, robust, low-Earth orbit economy. Thanks for watching. Which of these missions are you looking most forward to? Let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.